I'm meteorologist Matt Chambers with your Monday forecast highlights. A slight chance of a spot shower or storm. That's not the big story. You know the big story already, right? Heat and humidity continued today and Tuesday, first alert weather days. Just the actual temperature enough would be bad, upper 90s, but add to that the humidity and you're looking at a top heat index around 110. Now, new information this morning. I've added Wednesday as a first alert weather day. If you've been following along at home over the last few days, this is not going to come as a surprise to you. We've been talking about Wednesday as a transition into the much cooler air that will arrive by Thursday. But it doesn't look like the clouds and the storms arrive early enough to save us from highs in the mid-90s with a top heat index around 104. So not as intense, the heat and humidity, as it will be today and tomorrow, but still enough on Wednesday that we had to tack on one more first alert weather day. Also, there's a low-end risk of some severe thunderstorms on Wednesday. We'll keep a closer eye on that as we get closer to midweek. In the meantime, I think this graphic tells the tale much better than I can. I already talked about the heat index for the next few days, but look at the cliff we dive off of here Wednesday into Thursday. Thursday and Friday, I don't even have the heat index on here because why bother? It's going to be so much cooler, more comfortable. The lower humidity air really arrives about 24 hours after the cooler air. So Thursday's high at night, 83 rather. Still a little muggy, but not bad. And then Friday, beautiful, 81, mostly sunny, much lower humidity. Highs this afternoon, unfortunately, still in the soup. 96, 97 degrees, a 20% chance of a spot storm. And boy, the heat index easily into triple-digit territory again today, up to about 110 degrees. I mentioned that chance of a spot storm this afternoon. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. I'll freeze the clock around 5, 6 p.m. Just little isolated showers and maybe a rumble of thunder or two. Don't plan on that. Let's be ready for it, but don't plan on that as a guarantee. Chances are pretty slim, only about 10 to 20%. So first alert weather days today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday, the cold front arrives, but probably late in the day. Ahead of it, some clouds, some rain. If it arrives early enough, it might save us from some of the heat. So stay tuned. There's still some uncertainty here. Models not in good agreement on the timing of that front, but they unanimously agree that it's out of here by Thursday morning. So Thursday, we continue a chance of rain and storms, probably predominantly in the morning, and then look at this temperature trend. Are you kidding me? Low 80s Friday and Saturday, low to mid 80s on Sunday. Some of the best weather we've had really all summer long, and it coincides with a weekend. High temperatures back to near normal, which is 90 this time of year by the middle of next week.